Battista won 3-2 over Gregg Harvey, a guy that's moved up to this weight class from 174 pounds last year. Meanwhile, Michael Battista is all of 184. Head coach Steve Garland told us this is a guy that does 300-pound squats for fun.
That was a good line.
Anyone who does 300-pound squats for fun is a crazy man.
Well, actually, Chad Lampman, our director, was doing that right before the show started. Michael Battista, 6-2, 2-2 in ACC duels. As Ryan Tice just told you, had that slim 3-2 win. If you're looking ahead, he did lose 10-4 to Bolin. Battista, a redshirt junior from Ashburn, Virginia, Broad Run High School. Truly broke through with that 3-2 win over, at the time, number 16, Harvey, to help Virginia actually take an upset win over Pitt.
Now, Michael Battista has really improved. He was a guy that had a losing record last year. And this year, he's kind of established himself as the number, 3 or 4 guy in the ACC behind that top 2 that's so good at this weight.
Well, still at zeros, but Battista actually gave your guy Trent Hidley all he could handle as well. It wasn't a walk in the park for Hidley.
Yeah, that was a 4-0 match, if I recall correctly. And it was a close one, much closer than you would have expected on paper.
I'm still getting over that finish from Dakota Howard. It looked like he had something left in his engine, and we kind of called it out, and he delivered it with the final seconds, those 2 points, and then pretty much an immediate victory.
Yeah, for him to score, you never see someone score that quickly in sudden victory. Very impressive. He kept getting to legs and comes out on top.
What are you seeing in this one so far? I'm seeing limited shots right now as we're still at zeros.
Yeah, I think these are 2 guys that they know how close their regular season match was, so they're not quite opening up yet. Not a lot of full shots, not a lot of deep shots. We'll see how that progresses.
Gregg Harvey comes in with a career college record of 68-51. He's a redshirt senior out of Boyertown, Pennsylvania, Boyertown Area High School. And we are approaching the final seconds of what looks like is going to be a 0-0 first period.
Yeah, that's the way this one's tracking. We're going to see if the mat wrestling can decide this one or if they just can get quick escapes and come back neutral.
Single leg shot there from Battista, but easy for Harvey to defend it. So now they'll flip it. What was your decision here on the flip going into the second if you were at zeros?
And if you win the toss and you get choice in the second, you normally want to defer and get that choice in the third period.
Okay.
Harvey's going to start the second on bottom.
Harvey moving up from 174 last year when he went 17-8.
Battista, the redshirt junior for the Hornets out of Ashburn, Virginia, 6-2.
Ryan Tice, you eat it, you sleep it, you breathe it, you were in it, you wrestled. You, in fact, wrestled at like 3 or 4 different weight categories. As you watch the bigger wrestlers decide later in their career to go up, what do you see that makes that decision for them?
I think it normally comes down to strength. I mean, no one likes to cut weight, but sometimes you just got to do it. But if you're strong enough that you can move up in weight, and I think Gregg Harvey certainly fits that category, hey, why not? And it worked out for the Pitt lineup, more importantly. Harvey not able to get away yet through this first 35 seconds. Granby rolling, he's out.
There you go, on the board.
That's what I was talking about earlier. You got to have motion to get away on bottom. Great job of going to that Granby roll. Not something you see often from 184-pounders.
So Harvey, your 5 seed, with a 1-0 lead over Battista. 3 automatic NCAA qualifiers coming out of the 184-pound weight group. If it's okay with you, I'm going to go ahead and put Hunter Boland and Trent Hidley into the NCAAs, if that's all right, Ryan.
I think that's going to be good by everybody. Would not be a shock at all.
What will be exciting, though, I think is fair to say, is who will get that automatic third place one. Devin Kane is your number 3 seed. He's had some tight matches. You know what we've got here in Harvey and Battista. I think that'll be exciting, the consolation final there, to see who gets that automatic third at the 184 spot.
Yeah, and these guys, Harvey and Battista, you could throw Devin Kane into that mix. Those guys are all neck and neck with each other. It's impossible to predict who's going to come out between those 3 for third place in this bracket.
Take a look at the bracket, and we are expecting the way it'll work out as we have the even number matches. We expect to have that 184 consolation, barring any major changes. But there you see Hunter Boland. Tell everybody, I know you know Trent Hidley, but what makes Hunter Boland so great?
He is impossible to get to his legs. I mean, there's no other way to put it. He is, without a doubt, one of the best wrestlers in the country. I really think nationally, there's 3 guys that are a tier above everybody else. It's Hunter Boland, Trent Hidley, and Penn State's Aaron Brooks.
Good stuff from Ryan Tice. As we count down the final seconds here, Harvey with just that slim lead, 1-0. And of course, Battista will have a chance to get it back here as he'll start down for the final period.
Dean, I don't want to call my shot too early, but we might have another sudden victory match here if they are not able to break through and get a takedown again.
Yeah, that's fair, and your timing was perfect. You knew Battista was going to be able to release right away, and that's exactly what happened.
No one's going to be able to ride a guy that does 300-pound squats for fun.
Way to sell it. I like it. There's the shot coming from Battista. Sliding the legs back was Harvey. There's been a couple times where Harvey has been able to get Batista's head down, but Batista's been able to snap it back. At the moment, it's Harvey's head that's down.
Yeah, after a 3-2 match in the regular season, this one's going as expected, although Harvey's in deep here.
There he goes, and Harvey gets 2 big ones here. Harvey, the 5 seed, with a 3-1 lead. So even on the release, there's not enough time here. There it is. It's 3-2, but Batista's got work to do, right?
Batista's got to get to work in neutral. He hasn't gotten particularly close to a takedown. We'll see what he's got.
Watch the wide legs of Harvey making a shot attempt. Tough on Battista.
Trading reversals at 165 for
Yeah, there's nowhere for Battista to go. He's getting frustrated.
Visibly frustrated, too. And great job by Harvey just staying in his face.
Look at that. Not only did he avoid the shot, he danced around and got behind the head for a moment. So now with 4 seconds left, yeah, Battista has thrown in the towel, and it's going to be Harvey with a 3-2 win, the 5 seed over the 4 seed.
He reverses it from the regular season. It was 3-2 in the regular season, 3-2 win here. And here was Gregg Harvey's takedown, the deciding factor in this one. You see him doubled it off, spins around for 2, and that's the 3-2 victory. An upset on paper for 5 seed Gregg Harvey over 4 seed